All right. I think we're on lesson 5. I should probably do that before we start going live. Let's double check. Yes, lesson 5. We're talking direct mail today. You guys excited? Old,
Yeah.
boring direct mail that generates leads and works. And we're going to talk about some of my philosophies, why that's a part of a viral marketing, digital marketing, social media, type of company, why we're using snail mail. But before we get into that, the premise today is a part of the viral system is not only are we going to hit your list with email and social media, but we do need to pick the most valuable segment and make sure they get your message. And the only way that I know how to do that is through mail. And I'll explain why. Okay. So just to catch everyone up, we got Sean Martin here, Lauren, Zach, clients of ours, taking them through an 8-week course to get the most out of the viral marketing system they're all paying clients. So let's just do a quick recap before we get into the meeting today. So Zach,
Yes.
we talked about 4 key things you have to do to make money, make a lot more money than what you're paying us. You got to build your database.
Yep.
We have to make sure your latest one is on file, and we have a really good seller website for you. We need to make sure that you're shooting 2 helpful videos a month, and we need to send out 1 lead generation message a month. And that's
Yep.
what we covered the past 4 hours of time together in the
hmm
past trainings. Any questions on meetings 1 through 4? You need points of clarification on to execute.
Yes. The letter from lesson one, just
Mm-hmm.
messaging on basically the I have a buyer message, and then also if I want to hit like just solds basically, but just solds who sold to multiple offers that I can see in MLS. They have multiple, says like multiple offers received. Some sort of messaging to those, just maybe surrounding 20 neighbors, um, or so. Just a message to them, hey, your neighbor just sold
Okay.
multiple offers. Are you interested in selling? Something along those lines.
All right. So those are 2 questions. One is I have a buyer letter that could arguably go to the whole zip code. And then the
Correct.
other message is like around the neighbors. All right. So let's start with the I have a buyer letter. All right. Imagine a 1-page letter,
hmm
big headline at the top. Are you thinking about selling merge property address?
Okay.
That's the headline. Big, bold headline at the top. Are you thinking about selling merge property address? Question mark. Got
Okay.
it? Or at the
Yeah.
top. As I say, dear first name, and I want a first name merge and make sure the first name is in proper case. That means capitalized correctly, not all caps.
Not
Or
all.
worst, 1236 LLC Street.
Yeah.
So make sure you don't merge an LLC in. If it is an LLC, just choose landlord or
Okay.
fellow landlord. Just replace it
Okay.
with fellow landlord in the merge.
Cool.
And then here's the gist of the message. Hi, I know this letter is out of the blue, but I'm a local real estate here that specializes in this zip code. And I want to let you know that there's only X number of homes for sale. That's actually low, comparatively speaking. And people do want to buy a home, believe it or not. There's pent up demand, but there's not much for sale. So I wanted to see if you had any interest in potentially selling your home. I do have a buyer. Here's a little bit about them without breaking fair housing laws. Got it?
Yes.
Got it. Here's a little bit about them. So it's real. In fact, I might even have 2 for you. But if you're considering and you're even thinking about selling your home this year, please call me. I will tell you exactly what my buyer is willing to pay you. It will be 100% fair market value, no lowball offers. It's a legitimate buyer. This is a sincere letter. Okay.
hmm
I may be able to arrange the entire transaction off market. So there's no open houses, stress, people walking through your home, etc. And you can probably time the closing date when it's convenient for you. Then, of course, if you want a traditional listed, I'm here. And so are, what other 10,000 other agents you can talk to about that. But the point is, I have a buyer, right? So if you want to know what they're willing to pay you, please call me and I'll tell you. Let me know if you're thinking of selling. Maybe I can put the deal together and do it for a reduced commission as well. Sincerely, Zach.
Awesome. Dropping
How's
a
that?
business card. Does the
Yeah.
letter have my info on it?
Yeah, I would keep the letter like 14-point font, keep it larger, Times New Roman. If you can put a coffee stain on it, all the better. It needs
Okay.
to look it needs to look really personal.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yeah.
And then that's it. Don't overthink it. Just get
Perfect.
that message out in front of somebody that might be thinking of selling. Same concept if you're going to put a letter for the neighbors.
Hmm.
Hey neighbor. Um, again, headline: Are you thinking of selling your home? Dear first name, I want to let you know that your neighbor down the street at 123 Elm Street just sold their home for X. Here's a picture of the house. Got it? Down the
Yeah.
street. Here's a picture of the house. They got multiple offers. There's a lot of demand in the neighborhood. You may not know that because I'm a local expert. Okay.
Yeah.
If you want to know what a buyer is willing to pay your home in this hot market, please call me. I know I could probably get you some offers off market. Again, kind of going to the off market pitch.
Hmm.
Easy, quick, painless, right? And be honest, really do have them. And if you'd like to know what your home might get when multiple buyers are competing in it, like your neighbor down the street, that's laughing all the way to the bank.
Yeah.
All right. Call me and I can tell you what those buyers are willing to pay.
Awesome.
How's that?
Great. Do you sprinkle in phone calls, any any other type of
Look,
text
n-
messaging?
no,
Okay.
no. I think in theory that sounds good.
Hmm.
You also have practicalities if there's limited focus and time and capital.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Again,
Okay.
the real veteran answer is no. The
Mm.
rookie answer is, oh, yeah, let's retarget them. Let's do OTT. Let's call them. Let's text them. Let's drive out there. Let's do that.
Mm.
No.
It's a lot of resources. Yeah, and
Yeah, it
time.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Right
Cool.
on.
Thank you, Zach.
Yeah, thank
Sean, Lauren, from meetings 1 through 4, any questions? Building your database, seller website, getting your latest database on file with us, making 2 helpful videos a month, getting your monthly lead generation message out every month.
No, none from us, man.
Good luck on your event today.
Yeah,
Thanks
we're
for thanks for showing
good.
up.
Yeah, we're in the weeds, dude. We're dealing with like 2 fires right now and this stuff. It's we're have. I don't think Lauren's on here. We
Zach,
just
case
had
in
something.
point. See, like you'll have like space to do that, and then everything goes to hell, and you
Yes,
won't be able to do
exactly.
it. Right,
Exactly.
Sean?
Yeah, we're in the weeds right now, dude. I'm trying to get washer and dryer in somebody's house, and they're not there. And
Yeah,
then this HVAC guy is supposed to meet this buyer that's coming in, and he canceled earlier. It's like we're in the weeds right now, dude. So if I have to jump off real quick, it's because I had to take a phone call.
totally fine. All right. So let's just kind of get into the message for today. So what you guys purchased with Vyral is like a 36 touch marketing plan to your database. 2 videos a month, 1 lead generation message. Got it? That's the Vyral plan.
Frank,
2 videos a month. Go
Frank,
ahead.
I do have one thing. So,
Yeah.
just good feedback. We utilized one of the videos for our event promotion, and we had like 8 registrations from it, and we also had a bunch of people come inbound, asking us about it, getting us information about it. So we used it to promote our event,
Oh, great.
and it went really great.
Thank you.
Nice.
Yeah. And that's
Yeah.
that's an example of like a lead generation email is, 2 helpful videos. And the third one can be like, come to our event, register here, let us know. Perfect. And again, if you're listening to these meetings, like I caution you to discount the tactics and to value the principles. Try to find the principles, what we're talking about, because the tactics change, the principles don't. All right. Which leads us to today's lesson is yeah, we're going to take those videos and email them and social media them, post them online, retarget them, right? Digital. Okay. Here's the problem with that is it's not that great. Okay. Because you'll be lucky if 30% of the people in your database even open the darn email. Can we all agree? And even that number is a lie now because a lot of that's just the computer saying that it opened it. Okay. And then when you do like your retargeting and you go give, Zuckerberg money, yeah, I mean, you get these stats, but I still have no idea who's seeing it. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know who actually saw the ad.
Mhm.
As far as I know, it's not the most valuable people in your list, right? And when it comes to email, eh, it's good. It's great. Don't get me wrong. I mean, there's a place for it. But am I going to rely on that media, that mechanism to get a message from our most important contacts? No, absolutely not. No, 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 no. Okay. So one aspect of the viral system that not everybody utilizes, and I wish more did, is direct mail. I could just take that video, one of your videos, and slap it on a postcard and send it out. And pretty darn sure, our postal system in the US is pretty awesome. It's going to end up in the mailbox and they're going to see it. I think we could all agree that it's more likely to get in the hands of the intended target than using social media or email of using direct mail. Okay. Which begs the question, do you use a letter or a postcard? For a long time, we recommended a letter. I like the personalization of it. But Zach, back to your point, it was too much. It never got done.
Mm-hmm.
So we're reverting this year to a video postcard. Let me show it to you. Now, you guys probably get these. Let me show you virals. I practice what I preach. So Sean, you probably get this every month. So do you, Zach. Let's take a look at a video postcard, shall we? Here you go. Here's the front. Got it? Pretty straightforward. Here's the back.
Easy.
Okay, easy.
Yeah.
Now, let me show that to you in terms of what we're going to create for you guys right now. Here's kind of an outline.
Yeah, I know that guy.
Yeah, he's a Phoenix.
Yep.
All right, Sean, what was the title of your last video? To the best of your ability to remember.
Yeah, if you give me 1 second, actually, I have it because it just went out.
Oh
today.
God, don't get in an accident.
No, dude, I'm on a long road.
Okay.
Hope you got insurance, Frank.
Well, look. So as you do that,
why waiting to buy doesn't pay?
I'll just give that a little more oomph. Sound good? How's that?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Perfect.
How's that for a headline? Why waiting to buy a home in Maryland will not pay in 2024. Okay. And then what's your blog address? I should know this.
mymarylandrealestateblog.com.
There we go. Got it? Off the top of your head, I guess I could pull your colors. Here, watch this.
Colors.
So here's your website that we're working on, right? See this?
Yep.
Okay. Just check this out. I'm going to go ahead and this looks better, doesn't it? Wow, that looks a lot better.
Yeah, we got almost
better?
all the changes. Yeah, it looks amazing. We got all the changes.
That looks really good.
Like 2 left. They did everything else. It was awesome.
How great is that markup.io?
Yeah, that's a cool tool.
Yeah. All right, so watch this. So again, reality, I should have this stuff in front of me. I don't. So I want to pick your colors for your postcard to match your website. So I'm going to show you something really cool that you guys can use to pick a color palette. It's called Adobe Color. Watch this. Hang on. Create. Extract theme. So I just took a screenshot of your website, and this gives me the color palette. I kind of like that. Option 1, option 2. Which colors do you like, Sean?
Option 1.
Option 1? Okay.
Yeah.
So here's the color palette that I would choose from for your postcard. So I think on the front, what color do you want on the front of your postcard? Probably this blue looks good. What do you think?
Yeah, either the blue or
okay. We'll try the blue.
Yeah.
So I'll go back over here into the background. And I could very easily change the blue. Got it?
Got it.
And I can switch out your thumbnail. And then right here, I could turn that into a QR code, and Canva actually has like a little QR code option on there. Okay. Now let's take a look at the back. What's your main call to like? Give me a reason for someone to call you now about selling, Sean. What is it? What's the offer? What is it? Cash offer, free home selling?
Yeah, the cash offer. Yeah. Like get a cash offer now. That would be probably the best one.
How's that? Does that look good?
Yeah,
get a cash offer now. You like that? So call me at here to find out what my buyers will pay you. How about that? How's that?
Mhm.
All right. Now a little description. I have sincere active buyers in Maryland who will make you a 100% fair market value offer on your home. Pretty straightforward. About call me to get your price or call to get your price, something like that. How's that, Sean? Would you spend 60 cents to get that in front of your clients?
Yes.
Okay. So I want you to imagine on brand, just for the sake of time, I'm not going to do it, but on brand, your latest video, quality title, QR code if they want, looks cool. Okay. Strong offer for immediate response on the back. And just make sure for you always include like in the return address line, your broker and your license number, because you'll have people that'll get you in trouble. And I just recommend you put that right there. And this is where you put your logo. Do you see how easy I did that in Canva? Your assignment is I want you to meet with your coach and personalize this up on your next strategy call. So you have your artwork ready to go for a postcard. How's that sound? Good, Zach?
Yeah, yeah. He might
You're
have
gonna go.
popped up. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good for me too.
Okay, great. So now you're feeling good. Latest video, strong call to action on the back, 4x6 postcard. Okay. Now we need a list.
Yep.
And I usually like to show you the postcard first because it motivates you to build the list.
Seriously.
Okay. So you're going to go create a Google spreadsheet, brand new, and say monthly postcard mailing list. Here are your columns: first name, last name, street, city, state, zip. You are going to have to manually go in there and start filling it out. It's the worst. Okay. It's like, it's the equivalent of like, like wedding invite cards of finding
Those,
all that information.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Zach, I want you to shoot for 150.
right on.
Okay.
Who? Who are they?
Well, here's the order I would go through. In the data world, they call this the waterfall process, like your data waterfall.
Mm-hmm.
I would say past clients, anyone who's paid you. I would start with people that have given you money in the past.
Okay.
That'll probably get you darn up to 150 for as long as you guys are in the business easy. Okay.
Easy.
And if you even had to drill that down, people that probably still live in the area.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good one.
The next is going to be Facebook friends that you think are connected enough that might be able to refer you.
Okay.
Here's the idea here. It's designed to like let people know you're in real estate. So when you do call your past clients, they kind of remember you as a realtor and make that link.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
kind of the big idea. Dude, from there, man, you're gonna have 150, both of you guys.
Easy.
Right.
Yeah.
So at Vyral, I mail about 3,500. So as your budget goes up, I have all of our current clients, all of our past clients, anyone that's ever requested a strategy call with us. I even threw some people on there that like, that are in like some niche groups, like top people in like certain areas that don't even know me. Because
Mm.
what's nice about direct mail is there's no permission necessary.
Oh, that's true.
So email arguably need permission. It's a gray area, right? Um, Cold texting or auto dialing 100%, or you're going to get sued. Permission and consent. Um, Direct mail, no, because it's free to receive mail in the United States, and you don't own your mailbox. You actually lease it back to the U.S. government, so you don't even own your mailbox. So you can mail people as much as you want, as whatever you want, as long as it's not obscene. and you'll never get in trouble. You might get some negative reviews because you keep mailing them, but there's no, as far as I know, any legal repercussions.
Cool.
So feel free to build out your monthly mail list if you're a Vyral client as big as you want. Recommend you start with your most valuable database contacts, but if you have other cold contacts you want to add to it, my pleasure. Go ahead and add them on there. How's that, Sean?
Yeah, that's good. I mean, we used to send a mailer a few years back, and it was great. I mean, we find out people, the permission thing is big right now too, because the DNC list and everything else. Permission thing's huge, and people just don't report that, even if they can't. They just throw it in the trash.
Yeah, and there isn't. It's you don't. It's
nothing can touch you on it.
Nothing can touch you on it. No, the only thing that it can is if it's obscene. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's actually really interesting. The Supreme Court even has difficulty defining that. So like, it's just you can pretty much mail whatever you want, and if you want to know where you get in trouble, you just go to the U.S. Postal Inspector's website. So it's a pretty loose definition. Anyways, what I'm getting at is you don't need permission to send mail. Pretty much everything else you do. Okay. So you can add whoever you want with it on it without having to worry. Okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So how does this work? Okay. So you have your strategy call every month with us. We're going to ask you in your call checklist, Zach, Sean, do you guys want to mail a postcard this month? And hopefully your answer is yes. Okay. We're going to say, great. I don't know. It runs maybe 85 cents a postcard, $1 a postcard, depends upon the volume, whatever. We use itidirectmail.net as our postcard house. It's kind of like sending an email. We upload a spreadsheet, we upload artwork and press send, right? It's just that's a lot more expensive and time consuming. Same principle. But so your Google spreadsheet with your addresses will be shared into your client Google Drive folder with us. And then we'll have your artwork and you just say go. And I want you guys to have your own itidirectmail.net account. So if you haven't created one yet, I'd like you to have your own. It's in your best interest. So if you go to itidirectmail.net, Zach and Sean, just go set up your own account and just send your login and password to your coach. We'll log in there. We'll upload the list. We'll upload the artwork. We'll press send. They will send you a proof through DocuSign because it's your account. You approve the proof. They mail the postcards. Sound good?
Yes. Yeah.
Does that get charged to us through them,
yep,
or
direct?
Is it through Vyral?
Yeah. Nope. It's just direct.
Okay.
So whatever they charge you is just direct to you. So there's no markups at all. You're just paying for us for the service to help you execute it. Okay. So you'll see the charge on your credit card from itidirectmail.net. That's the mail house I recommend.
Sweet.
That's it. That's the lesson today. I want to convince you and help you understand that if you're hiring us to help you get more business from your database, we want to go to the point of diminishing marginal returns. If you follow everything we talked about so far, you have a great kind of digital 36 touch. And we'll do another lesson on retargeting too. We'll go a little deeper on retargeting as well. Okay. But all the email, retargeting, and digital, we can't rely on that to hit your most important contacts, but direct mail we can. Now, when it comes to asking for mailing addresses, you're probably going to have to ask them or just do your best guess with what you have on file. Fair enough. So it takes time to build a list.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. That's my lesson. What else do you guys want to know?
The bigger the list, the better, would you say?
Oh man, I don't know.
Maybe not the better.
I can't argue that. I would say it puts statistics in your favor. The best way is like generally when you buy advertising, let's just talk about advertising in the biggest brush strokes. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What you're buying is frequency and reach. Frequency and reach. How many people are going to see it? Like a Super Bowl ad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's reach. And frequency is how many times they're going to see it. So a Super Bowl ad's like one, but a huge reach, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you buy advertising, it's a frequency and reach discussion.
Mm-hmm.
And generally speaking, when you buy advertising, you want a lot of reach. because you need statistics in your favor. And I can show you that on the Facebook ad, how many impressions there were, kind of reach close to
Mhm.
that. So statistically, yeah, it puts more odds in your favor.
Cool.
But don't think you have to mail a lot when you're focused on the database because of your warmest relationships. That's why
Mhm.
the numbers are smaller. If you were doing like haven't met cold letters, yeah, you got to mail a lot of those because those are all total strangers.
Correct. Yep.
Mhm.
Right on.
Sean, any questions from today's lesson, today's meeting, so I can convince you to send these postcards? What's missing
No,
from me
no,
selling you on doing this?
no, nothing's missing on it. We'll definitely do, like, if you're going to do cold, like Frank said, you want to do like the thousands, like wholesalers. But if you get database, I mean, you
Yeah,
can just
it's
send
much
three or four
less.
hundred a month, and
Yes.
you'll churn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll churn it. It's front of mind.
Yeah.
So
Yep. And we have all the training ready to go. So, dude, guys, that's it. I don't need to go on more about this. This is your meeting to bring focus on a key piece of the viral system. It's a little extra money to send your monthly postcard to your top contacts. And I showed you the artwork, how we put it together, doing an next strategy call, build your Google document list, share it with us. Next week, do we have class next week? No, there is no class next week. I'm in Las Vegas.
good. So am I.
Oh, I'll see you there. So
Yeah.
we're going to do class on the 7th. So there's no class next week. We're going to have our next class on the 7th or meeting or whatever the language is I'm using, probably more of a meeting. And we are going to talk about
Got it.
retargeting. We're going to go through spending a little bit of money, a couple of dollars a day, making sure all of your website visitors, everybody in your database sees you on social media by putting a little bit of money behind your videos. How does that sound? We'll talk about
Good.
that in 2 weeks. All right. Zach, you know what to do. Go work on your letters.
Got
Sean,
it.
enjoy your event.
Thanks, Frank.
And
See you guys. Bye.
see ya.
See you, bud.